Hello everyone, welcome to Versatile Fun Designs. The LEGO BrickLink Designer Program is back for its third iteration. So we have voting open until October 20th at noon Pacific time. It's so exciting to see all these sets that are being proposed here, and 5 of them will actually be made into official LEGO sets out of 185 in total. And all these sets are so good, but we have to pick just a small number to vote for, and I'll tell you what I chose in just a moment. But just to look at the timeline, we have voting open until the 20th, and then we have a review, and then the designs will be announced on November 20th. So not a very, very long wait time, all things considered. And without further ado, let's have a look at my preferred designs. Of course, they're all great in my opinion. None of these would be bad LEGO sets, but some of them I felt were better than others. Just my own personal opinion. So I really like the Gravity Racers model by Rich Herbert. This is a model of 3 minifigure compatible cars racing down this slope. I like the different colors, the different build techniques. It looks really good, very classic. And I also like the, some of these cars are like a little bit in the air with the use of those transparent pieces, like the flags as well. So a very nice display set, and possibly also a play set. I think these wheels are able to turn. So that would be one of the designs that I like. The Bind Design Factory Store, this one brought a lot of joy when I saw it the first time. I really like to see LEGO within LEGO, so it's really nice to see. And there are some things here that remind me of other LEGO models, like this parrot and the globe, and this is the far larger one. It's still on sale right now, by the way. So it looks good from all angles, it's fully enclosed, and it's also modular, so we can take off the different layers and play with the insides. It's not just a big pile of bricks, which is really nice. So we have inside the LEGO store some micro scale or mini scale models of various LEGO sets. These do look like minifigure scale, so like if minifigures were to play with LEGO, this is what they would build, and these would be huge from the minifigures perspective. We also have like these bumper cars. This guy looks like he's having a lot of fun. I like the mural there with so many pieces put together in like that nice rainbow color transition. And of course we have the famous LEGO dragon with a red cap, interestingly enough, and a LEGO employee at the Pick a Brick wall. So all in all, a very nice set, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this one. We also have Santa and some space stuff outside. Oh, there's a turtle as well. So yeah, I think this will be definitely a very successful set if it gets nominated, or if it wins enough votes. The next set I have in mind that I really like is the Winter Cable Car. We did get a kind of a cable car in the Ninjago City Market set from this year. It's also nice to see a cable car in a different context, and I do think it's possible to modify the set, maybe add some actual cables, and maybe get 2 of them and have like the cable cars go between, like in some kind of alpine village scenario. I think that looks really cute, and I like the use of the red color. It feels very appropriate, although I do not like the use of the blue pins at the top. I wish they could have been done in black or gray. Other than that, it's a pretty nice looking build on top of a white base plate. Really good to see. Here's some more of the details. Apparently this is a repairman at the top. We have a cute little squirrel next to a snow-covered tree, as well as a snowmobile, which is kind of reminiscent of what we would see from LEGO City, as well as these minifigures. I think it's a nice selection. The next set I like is the Ranger set. Now, this one looks very futuristic. I love the use of so many metallic drum-lacquered elements. These nice towers here. This is not minifigure scale, but I still wish there would be 1 or 2 minifigures included in this one, just because I love minifigures so much. I do notice here that these are the exact same pieces, like these wheel hubs used for the Corvette that was announced this year, are used here in a completely different context. It's really nice to see this nice part usage. And yeah, here's a look from different angles. This is a really cool display piece. Even from the bottom, it looks pretty good. So I would definitely like to get my hands on this set. So look at the cupcake pieces here in gray, or ice cream swirl pieces. Really interesting selection. These, they look like buildings, or you could interpret them as rockets. Maybe they're both at the same time. Really cool. So that's the Ranger set by Inuiki 10. Very nice. And finally, for the sets that I like, I also like the Highlighters set. It's just so innovative. It has these, like I've never seen LEGO pieces used in this way before. It looks so simple, yet it's so nice, and I also like the color choices. The very pale colors involved here that are actually what real highlighters look like. So here's a look from different angles. That's some really nice part usage right there. That's really impressive. And if I understand correctly, these caps actually do come off, so they're functional in a sense. Yes, that's what I thought. So you can actually take off the caps and put them at the back. That's really, really nice. I love to see it. But yeah, you see here the way they're attached. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting set to have at the office. It could be part of a prank, or just a nice looking display piece for people who enjoy highlighters. So thank you, Dan W, for submitting this set. Now, those are the sets that I like. What about the sets that I love? So if I had to pick only 5 sets and just 5, it was a very tough decision for me to make, but in the end I had to go with these 5, starting with the gift box, also by Dan W. This one is just a masterpiece. Like, look at the way those pieces come together at the top. I don't even know what that thing is called, but I guess the knot at the top of the gift box, all those gold and silver pieces, the drum lacquered parts, it just looks so awesome. Really looks really good to me. And of course you could actually use it as a real gift box. Maybe put like a little Lego build inside there for someone you really care about. It's completely tiled off, makes it feel very premium. You could use this mechanism here to basically undo, like remove like that piece at the bottom if you ever want to remove it. So this is definitely an interesting build. I really like the idea. So the execution is good, but also the idea is really nice, and I'm sure a lot of time and effort was spent into making this set the way that it is, especially this part here. This I really appreciate that little like knot thingy at the top. So yeah, and it does come with a teal brick separator, so hooray for that. So that is the gift box. The other set that I love, and I have to pick 5 because only 5 will get made, is the Copperhead Creek Western by Jazz Lacraz. I hope I'm saying that right. So this one is reminiscent of many throwback LEGO sets from a few decades ago. It has a train. I hope it's either motorized or you can convert it to become motorized. It looks really nice. I like the green color. I like the fact it has 2 carriages. And we have so many things going on here. We have a train station, a sheriff's office, a saloon, and a bank. Maybe there's a bank robbery as well. We got some horses and a carriage. It just looks really nice, and it's a throwback to earlier time. And look at this mister here, like in the corner with the cactus. Maybe he had a little bit too much to drink. So there's an armed robbery apparently going on, but then I'm sure the sheriff will come in to save the day. And there's some action features as well, apparently, because I see some Technic mechanisms. If you look closely at the bottom of this barrel on top of stilts, apparently that thing can be made to self-destruct. So that's interesting. And the sheriff's office, and apparently the bad guy will be put in handcuffs. A saloon, people playing cards, having some refreshments, in a bank where people apparently have $100 bills locked into a safe. And yay, the track is fully circular, so you can actually do a full loop with this. So this, you don't need to get like multiple sets here, you just get this one set and it gives you everything you need. And if I count the number of minifigures that are visible here, there's 1 on the horse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at the top row, plus 7 at the bottom row, that's 13 minifigs in total. That is pretty impressive. So yeah, I would definitely want to get my hands on this set. I would love to build this and integrate it into my future LEGO city, or LEGO village in this case. The next set I really love is also a historic one. It also has a train. It's Stephenson's Rocket 1829. I think this is either the first or one of the first trains in history. This also comes with a large selection of minifigures, with like 9 minifigures in total, as you can see here, dressed appropriately for the era. Let's have a look at the train itself. It's minifigure scale, minifigure compatible. I don't know if the rails are compatible with the standard LEGO trains that have been released recently. I really hope that they are. That looks really detailed. I appreciate the color consistency. It's all yellow and black. No blue pins. Thank you for using the yellow pins here. I really appreciate that. There's a cute little squirrel showing up once again. And I also like the top hat that the gentleman with the beard is wearing. And also notice the nice part usage. The chimney for this thing is made out of blank minifigure heads done in white. So that's really nice to see. We have this other carriage that does not have a roof, interestingly enough. I guess that was not always a thing back then. We have a person and a child with like the shorter legs. We have this fully enclosed rail car with I guess 3 individual doors. I think they're openable based on what I can see here. Like, I see those hinges, and the same design but in a very classy dark red and black. So all in all, I think this is a very nice submission. The roof comes off of this one and that one. And there's also some mail. Let me go back to that. There's some mail being carried on top of the treasure chest. Also in a treasure chest on top of the final car. So that's a pretty nice model. This is a very nice display piece, and you have a bit more track. Maybe you can also serve as a play piece for kids who are into historic trains. You can get it for multiple purposes. The next submission that I really love is the Teapot Collection by BrickLink. Now, I did see either this design or something very similar previously. I hope it makes it through this time. We have these teapots and teacups as well, and every single one of them is done in such a gorgeous way. We also have a couple minifigures as well that have appropriate attire. This is reminiscent of East Asia. So, and each teapot actually opens to have a small build on each side. So let's have a look at those. I like the hat and the sword. Reminds me of Ninjago, and the prints on the woman figure also done very nice as well. Very classy, very elegant. And the birds at the top of the teacups are also very nice. I like how they're in like different positions, but I believe the same pieces could be rearranged any way that you like. You can move the wings around and the head, the neck around as you see fit. So looking at the white teapot, has this nice little bridge in the middle. Of course, the obligatory frog. It's a really nice scene, and I like the flowers. It's very calm, very peaceful. Like, this is one of those things that would bring me joy. I would like to have this around. Here's a look from a different angle. It's a really nice idea and a nice execution. Really beautiful. And the thing speaks for itself. And here's a look at the sand green one. This is more of a nighttime vibe with these lanterns. Again, very classy, very nice. There's a lot of things here that I like to see. Oh, there's the koi fish. And we're using hot dog pieces for the stair, like the railings on the stairs. So again, very nice. And there's also a mini teapot within the teapot, so very meta there. So thank you, Brick Abe, for this amazing submission, and I really hope that this gets made into an actual Lego set, because it's really cool. Alright, and the final set that I really love is the Market Hall. So this is kind of done in the modular style, has very European vibes. I really like the ornaments surrounding it. It looks like a train station at very first glance, but it's actually not a train station. It's nice to, if you have train stations already, it's nice to get something a little bit different. The roof is removable as such. You also got these minifigures dressed in more modern attire, so this is like a classic building but in modern times. And this is a view from the top. You get to see that there's get some fruits and vegetables, some meat, I think, over here, as well as a flower shop, seafood, and I think that's a bakery or pâtisserie. Very, very nice to see. And here they are in closer detail. We got these carrot pieces in light purple, which is really good to see. Yeah, this is a bakery with cupcakes, croissant, French baguette. Very, very beautiful. I like how it's fully enclosed, but with all the transparent pieces, you could still have a lot of light coming in. So I think this would go very well with the modular buildings, to have like a market, like just there. And also notice even simple things like the trash cans or the recycle cans, they're actually brick built instead of using a standard Lego piece. It's that nice attention to detail that I really enjoy. So thank you, Sylvain LS, for submitting this set. I really hope that it becomes an actual Lego set someday soon. Now, before I wrap up this video, I would like to bring 3 honorable mentions to the table. They're also very good sets, but you have to pick and choose. So Olympic Gardens by New Alicia 45. It's a really beautiful set with a nice story behind it. I love it when sets have stories, they're not just bricks and pieces. So it's basically this guy painting a friend or his wife, or however you want to imagine. I think there's an official description at the bottom, but when you get the set, you could interpret it in whichever way you like. So I really like the pagoda here, the use of the, like some of the bricks are like inverted, some of them are right side up. Really nice combination. All the foliage, all the flowers, they look really good. And the water here, you're gonna have that koi piece, a butterfly as well, a nice fountain, and there's apparently a third minifigure in this set. If you look closely, it's actually a statue behind the fountain. So you actually get 3 minifigures here at least. And here they are. There's some grapes at the top of the pagoda. It's just a very nice looking scene from all angles. So if we could pick more than 10, then I would add this as my number 11, and I would like to have all the sets, if I'm being honest, all 185 of them. The next one that's an honorable mention is the school bus by _TLG_. This looks very realistic. It feels a lot better than what we got with Lego City recently, with their school set that I think only fits 2 or 3 people. This one fits a lot more. This one could actually be part of the Lego modular collection if they ever make a modular school, and I'd like for this school bus to be included there. So very nice build from all angles, no weird colors anywhere as far as I can see, and it just looks right. I have all these safety features like the stop sign here. I do hope if they actually make this into a real set someday, they would have the school bus not just in English but also in other languages, so people can use whatever language they have in their local community. There's the emergency door that's openable. It's also completely brick built, which I like. The roof comes off in one piece, and there's so many seats in here, like 4, 8, 12, 16, this plus the driver. That's really nice that you can fit so many more students here compared to what Lego has done officially. The driver's compartment looks good. So I wish there was a way to have like one big windshield instead of 2 of them. Maybe that's something that Lego might be able to do in the future. But all in all, it's a pretty nice set, and I really like this model. I think that Lego should include this school bus maybe as part of a school, like a more premium level school than what we got recently is the playsets from Lego City or Lego Friends. But if this were to be a standalone set, I also think it would be a nice thing to have for people who really enjoy school buses, people who work as school bus drivers, people who are just very attached to school buses in North America, especially where this design is very common. So yeah, thank you _TLG_ for subbing this set. And the last honorable mention I have is the Farm Life set by FMBU Wald. And this is also a very nice set. There are actually 2 sets with the same name, Farm Life. but I do prefer this one. It has this house, it has a barn, and of course some crops, some animals as well. And I think this is a really nice display piece, but it also has some play value, which I like. I like sets that have some play value, even if they're mostly designed for adults and collectors. You have like a nice pumpkin patch, some carrots growing there, and I think these are tomatoes as well. You have a well there, as well as some wheat growing. I think that's wheat. And you have a horse as well. You have an apple tree that looks really nice. You have a farmer working on his tractor. And you have a barn with lots of things in there. Potentially Lego within Lego. You have a rat there, and as well as a blue bird. So very, we also have in the house we have a restroom, a kitchen table and a refrigerator at the bottom level. And we have a bedroom at the top level, and the roof apparently is removable for easy access. So very nice set. I really like what I see here, and I would like for this to be an official Lego set as well. So all in all, really amazing submissions. Thank you so much for watching this video and for going through these sets that I like. What about you? Comment down below the sets that you would want to see, maybe some other sets from the 185 that I did not mention. And be sure to go out there and vote for your favorite sets. And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you all next time.